Well, hello, everybody. Hey, more true for the missing. CJ Mac, Dre, Daniel Sports Highlights, Cool Gamer, Boomer Summer Baby, one of my top mods. Well, super mods more or less. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Haven't been on YouTube at all yesterday. Didn't watch a damn thing. What was going on? Turn on today and it's like crazy. I didn't know there was this list of whatever gone out. I had no idea. I think it's a little bit crazy in the base. Hey, Roxy's place, how you doing, lovely? Excuse me for the now and again coughing. It's it is what it is. Um, yeah. Welcome in. I normally don't come on this early actually, and I had to put my channel back a couple of hours because I was having some food and I I wanted to have my food and not come on whatever. Which way? Hey Tara, how you doing, love? Hmm. Lot going on the YouTube streets. I see a lot of people have a lot to say about a lot of people. Isn't that crazy? I find it pretty fucking ironic when you have people talking about other people like that, and they have never walked in that person's shoes. So why you even bother doing it? I'll never know. Hey Georgette, how are you doing, lovely? Good afternoon to you. I normally don't come on this early at all, actually. I only after finishing food. I had to put the channel back at least about 2 hours or something like that. I timed it in too early. Um, but yeah, I didn't come on at all yesterday. I didn't even look at YouTube yesterday because you gotta take a break away. You gotta genuinely take a mental break away because it gets crazy. Refreshments on Iris for pocketing mutton. I know, right? Bless her. Oh well, that was funny. It happens every now and again. Someone's gonna have, what It's just the way it is, and has happened on this channel a few times. I won't say it hasn't. It has. Yeah, being pretty refreshing being away for one day. Strange when you're away from one day, you feel like you're away for a month, but really you're not. I just sometimes I gotta take a mental break away from the whole aspect of YouTube. Sometimes I'm even, believe it or not, after all these years of coming on YouTube, sometimes I get terrified even coming on YouTube because sometimes I'm listening to stuff and I'm thinking, this is so fucking bizarre. Would you speak to your neighbor like that? Would you speak to the person out in the street like that? No, you would not, So, yeah, I don't know. It gets a bit. I've heard about this list of, I don't know. I didn't even see it. I have no idea what it's even about. Um, about a list of people who've lost young children. I don't know. Ah, God, I don't even want to talk about it. It's that kind of way. Until you lose something really precious, you'll never understand it. So that's the way I feel about that. And even to talk about that even bothers me. It genuinely does. I don't think anyone ever will understand what it's like to lose a person very precious in your heart. I don't think everyone's going to understand that unless you go through it. You're not going to understand it at all. So making a list on whatever, I have no idea about this list. I just barely clicked on how shameful do how shameful to have a list of yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that list even. I have no idea. I've heard about it, but I have no idea about it. I have no clue. And that's, I don't know. I just think sometimes people are on here and they're just taking the total the total mick out of people. I really do. They have fucking no idea what it's like. Everyone's life is different, and different walks of life, different cultures, different this, different that, and people have no idea. I mean, my everyday for me is a struggle to wake up in the morning because I don't want you to really want to wake up. So yeah, I dropped a bean on my toe. What? Oh damn! Dropped a bean on my toe. I have to. I have a purple nail and six pink. Yeah. Um. I put in the title and I was listening to another channel and next minute I goes, I heard someone going, oh fuck, Susan's going live. What happened was I timed it in too early because I had to have dinner and because our hours are so different over here in the UK because it'd be dinner time for us. Right, Tara. But yeah, it's funny they don't want to come for me, but they're leaving people writing the chat stupid shit, which I do see. I do see. Anyways, it doesn't matter to me at all. I don't really give a shit. I'm trying to repaint, but it's glowing. you know, I only come on here for a laugh and a joke. I mean, seriously, I don't take YouTube a whole lot serious. You know what I mean? I mean, if you take it really serious, I mean that means you have an addiction to YouTube to start with. Um, and I see people taking it so fucking serious, it's unbelievable. And I'm not talking about anyone bad or anything like that. I'm not saying anything, but yeah, it's just weird. For me, it's weird, especially living in the UK and all that. I mean, it is quite weird. I did turn my live in too early. And I heard Heidi saying, "Oh fuck, Susan's going live." I'm not getting involved in any of their fuck shit over there at all. I actually never was involved. I was never in the discords. Thank God, because I get blamed for a whole lot of shit I probably wouldn't have done. Um, even though I did ask to go in there, and I kind of, I didn't for a long time. I did not ask, but a certain person, because I do have a server, but I don't really use it. Um, Someone said to me, "Well, you can go into Purple's Discord." And yeah, I was in there, but wasn't left move around really. I mean, look, I always said to people, I'm more of a YouTuber than a Discord person anyway. I can do YouTube like the back of my hand, but Discord, I don't bother. It's not a big deal to me at all. I know people sit in the Discords and they're watching your lives, and they're pointing out every fucking thing you may say, right, wrong, left, right. It's just ridiculous. I mean, yeah. Do you want to be a part of that? No. If it's negative, no, I don't. I don't. I don't want. Hey, Rocco, how you doing, love? Um, I do speak to Rocco once in a blue moon, but that we have voice call. But I don't really. Rocco will even tell you I don't really use my server at all. I don't even invite people in there actually because I don't bother using it. Someone's bored and have their fingers on the laughing emojis. Grow up. You see a lot of that as well. Yeah, I've seen that. They're trying to say that I was flirting with some guy in America. Let me tell you one thing for nothing, and I've said this a million times over. I'm not looking for anybody, and I'll give you the reasons why. Number one, I'm living in the UK. I have no intentions, no matter how sick I may get in my future, or how sick I may get in 2 weeks from now, I am never going to move because there's something very special in this country belong to me. And I've mentioned this a million times over. I don't need to mention anymore. Hey new lovely jubbly, how you doing, love? I've mentioned this when I've even been in hospital to my loved ones that I can't explain, you know, how this is because I'm not walking away from someone I cherish for anybody. I'm not doing that. So what makes anyone think that I would move to the United States of America? Probably not get a visa anyways, but I don't know. Irish. I don't know. I wouldn't try it. I have no interest in doing that. And that's no disrespect to all the American people in this chat. But when you see someone writing shit in purple chat, I just want to make you understand that I have no intentions of meeting up with anybody like a male figure in America. I have no intentions of any of that stuff at all. It ain't gonna happen unless it was my son. Maybe then, but my son is not over there, is he? So, like I said before, a lot of people know this, and I've mentioned it a million times. I'm here in this country. This is not my country, my native country. I'm here in this country because of my son. I ain't gonna leave. I know my daughter's doing well. I know my son's doing well. And that's why I'm remaining here to make sure I get a transfer. And a transfer will happen when it happens. That I don't talk about that anymore because I don't want to, because it's taking time, and even I'm pissed off with the time schedule. But at the end of the day, I don't have money to buy a place down in London. Do you understand how much it costs to pay for a place down in London? A hell of a lot of money. Go look it up. Anyone with a clever mind will look that up. When you're here and you're on the council, Susan, clearly they're just running their mouths and it's nothing but lies. Yep. Lovely Jubbly lives in the UK. She understands what I'm saying. It takes time. Everything takes time. I wish it could go faster, but fortunately, and I'm looking at my internet right now. I'm like, why the fuck is it gone down to 1 bar? It's supposed to be fast internet. Anyways, if it drops, it'll hit into another internet, so don't worry about it. It's just fucking ridiculous. It really is. If someone's in America and they want to chat up someone in America and meet someone in America, well, that's their own business. I don't give a fuck. I'm a stubborn bitch, and I don't give a fuck what people say about me. I really don't. Call me fat, skinny, big, bad, whatever. Call me whatever the fuck you like, but don't call me a bitch. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the internet. It's just annoying me right now. That's bullshit internet. That's what I'd say. Hasn't dropped yet, but anyway. Yeah. Weightless is a bitch in there. There goes my internet again. I'm like, what the fuck? I heard Shorty's is come a grandmother. Congratulations, Shorty. Don't know if it's a boy or girl or not, but I heard on the YouTube street she became a grandmother. Congratulations to her. And did Georgette have a grandbaby? My grandson turns, oh, that's lovely. Oh, 7 years of age. That's a precious age. It really is. So people need to back the fuck off and leave me alone. And the people are mentioning my name, I ain't even on YouTube. Because I will take a break. I ain't gonna leave anyone burn me into the ground the way they did before. I ain't doing that. It's so strange why the internet is doing what it's doing. I'm just watching it there. Crazy. If they're all doing screenshots in my channel, go ahead and do that. I know other people are screenshotting my channel like fuck. And I'm thinking, well, that is so fucking childish. Oh yeah, no, Abby, they don't shut the fuck up about me, to be honest. I don't even need to be on YouTube and someone's gonna fucking mention my name. Let me tell you. And secondly, now Melanie has become a really hot topic because they're blaming a lovely British lady called Colleen, aka known as Jin Jin Jin, right? She's very strong. I would say outside London accent, but outside London, kind of that way. I end up blaming her for saying Melanie was an idiot. We weren't even talking about Melanie. Melanie wasn't even talked about one bit. Okay, she was talking about her cat, and she turned around and she said, "Oh, mommy's an idiot." And the reason she said that is because she couldn't turn off her camera because she's an elderly lady, right? I haven't. Tara, if you listen to someone else's channel today, you hear my name be mentioned. Not anyone like Tara. It's always like, I care for Susan. Well, if you really cared for me, why'd you treat me like shit? You know what I mean? If someone really cares for you, why did they treat you like shit? That's the way I see things. You know. I'm very good for analyzing shit, and I'll sit back and watch things, and I keep watching and keep watching, and then I'll make my assumptions on that. There's no one saying anything today. Heidi was at it more or less. If you go back and listen, I was like, "Fuck, haven't even been on YouTube, haven't been done." And he goes, "Oh fuck, Susan going live." I'm not going live about them. Oh, Colleen did. I mean, Colleen did go in and say she never said that. Actually, Poop put a video out as well using the transcripts of that. She never. We wanted. Colleen was on my panel. We weren't even talking about my daughter. We weren't even talking about her lot. She was talking about cat. And you'll even hear her say, "Susan, can you hear her purr?" Because Colleen loves her cat called Jinjin. And that has been a subject for like, I don't know, about a week. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, let's get over it. I think Queen OG does a whole parody on that. Queen OG's channel. Well, Queen OG did an actual little video on that. Melanie was not a subject. We weren't even talking about children. We were talking about a cat, more or less. The cat was actually, if the cat's tail, you could even see the cat's tail. So someone decided to clip it and put it out and said that Colleen called my daughter an idiot. And now, if you see my response, Colleen had technically difficulties there, and I go, oh, she dropped. Do you think for 1 minute that I would even sit up there and talk anyway in a bad way about one of my children? Not at all. No one would. No mother would. But I know Colleen didn't do that. That's the bottom line. And it's just fucking ridiculous. It really is. Yeah, she said Mommy is an idiot. Yeah. She was talking about her cat. But I just feel that because she has a really strong British accent and she talked in kind of a low tone, I think it was picked up wrong, more or less. I'm trying to put that lightly, if you understand what I'm saying. And because I live in the UK and I was always exposed to the British culture, I know the way it is. You know what I mean? I genuinely know. I saw that. Yeah. Mm, imagine that. Um, Manny's not on YouTube. She was on twice with me, and she came up in panel. Like she didn't come up. She's very shy. She's like me. Um, she didn't come up, but that was a while back. When Melanie came on my channel, but she's a busy girl. You know what I mean? Coming up 24 years of age in the summer. She's 24. I mean, they don't have time to be on YouTube. I mean, they're out there doing whatever they can do to. She's after finishing her bachelor's degree, so she finished that last summer, I do believe. Be quite precise about it, and I just think it's ridiculous. And I don't feel that they went after Melanie. I just feel that they went after more or less Colleen, more or less. But I'd appreciate if they didn't bring up my daughter because she's not here to defend herself. You know, she's not. She's not bothered with this whole YouTube world. She's a busy girl. She's a lot to do, and she's not bothered with it at all. She's very much aware that I'm on here. Sometimes she did listen in. She does listen in. She could be listening right now. I wouldn't know about it unless she types in the chat. You know. But people need to grow the fuck up. I genuinely think people need to grow up. No, it was. I have no doubt in my mind. It was said, "Mommy's an idiot." You know the way the UK. Look, I'm not pronouncing that the way the UK would even pronounce that. Because we say "mama" over in Ireland. You know, but it's MUM over here, and they have a different way of saying things, and it definitely was not about my daughter. It genuinely was not. So yeah, I have well a lot of drama in my mental health. It's just old and the same old BS every day. Nothing new. Yeah, that's why I decide to take breaks every now and again, Georgette, because you have the same fuckery going on more or less. You have the same people who have a lot to say. They think they know everything, but they know nothing. You know, we say mama up north, down south, they say mommy. Yeah, 100%. London and all that. So I think Colleen's a little bit outside London. I don't know if she's in London. It's all about zones. I think she might be in zone 5. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just guessing because I lived in London for a long time. You know, before I moved down here, obviously. Um, and you use the word mummy down here too. That's MUM. So I just think people need to understand different cultures and understand people have different ways of saying things. It doesn't always mean to say, even if you pulled up the transcripts, which are normally 99.9% accurate, but there's 1% they're not accurate. But you couldn't miss it. And there was no discussion about my daughter. It's not like we were talking about her. It wasn't like that at all. We were talking about a cat. Actually, we were talking about a cat before Colleen dropped. And I seen the at the end of the clip, you'll see. Oh, I'll say, oh, she dropped. Because Colleen fell off more or less. She hit the wrong button. I do believe Colleen got a new tablet, and she's an elderly girl, lady, and you know, the folks back in the day, they didn't know how to use technology, wasn't a thing, and they're all trying to get up to the technology situation, and Colleen's an elderly lady, and she's learning how to use a tablet, and I kept telling her to hit the button where it shows camera, to turn the camera off, but it I don't know what happened. She just couldn't do it, and I think that suddenly she dropped. Have you heard the rumor going on around about Kate? Hold on. Kate shook hands with what? Dan Brown for a piece of paper saying help. Are we serious? What? Who is Dan Brown? Dara Brown. But a piece of the paper is saying, are you serious? But a piece of the paper is saying help. Oh my god. No, I didn't hear that. He's a magician. Oh, okay. I think I know what about now. I have no idea. I'll tell you now, I have no clue. That's that guy who does a magician. Yeah, I know. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. The musician guy. Whatever. He's not a musician, magician or whatever. Fuck they are. They do. They can do jokes and whatnot. I didn't hear that. Is that on the papers or something on the news? People are saying it on TikTok. Yeah, but a lot of things were said on TikTok. you know, um, when Kate wasn't seen for a long while, yeah, he's in mind readings. Yeah, people were saying for a long time that she wasn't alive. She wasn't in this world anymore. YouTube straights as well. Yeah, I don't know about that. Why? But Kate is happy. I don't know. If that's true, you just don't know what goes behind people's front doors. You don't know what's going behind. I don't know what to think about that one. Yeah, Kate loves tennis. Yeah, I know that. She used to watch Serena Williams and all them. I do believe down there in London. Yeah, I don't know. It's just strange. I mean, I still lady's gone through chemotherapy. I do believe, and I don't think she's been seen around. But then again, she's not well. And I can in Wimbledon. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Strange. I don't know. Do you know what? I'll look into that one. I do a lot of like I said, I do a lot of research on the computer, especially when I'm not on. It's strange. I'll look into it. I mean, TikTok's a bit crazy. It's all strange now with her, with the White family. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I can't really comment on that. I'd have to see. I'd have to look into it. And actually, I have been looking around for stuff on Kate Middleton, but I haven't seen much. Apart from the fact that she's fighting whatever she's fighting. I don't know. I had one. And that kind of blew me off a little bit. I'm thinking, what? you know, um, Kate Middleton is an outstanding person for the royal family. I think she's absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at the piece of shit Harry married. in all due respect, gold digger. You know what I mean? But Kate is not like that at all. Why the Queen left Harry marry who he married? I never know. But anyway, a total gold digger. Um, but look, that's just my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's only opinion. Camilla is jealous of Kate's popularity. Yeah, I probably believe that. Yeah, I would believe that one. But Kate has always been very popular within the royals. Anyway, she's always been very popular. She is so genuine, down to earth. She really is. Means you gotta understand, Kate didn't come from the royal family. They class her as a commoner, just like us, I guess, in a weird way. But she's so down to earth, it's unbelievable. I do believe the Queen was very fond of her when she was alive. So yeah, it's hard to say. With the royals nowadays, it's really difficult to say what the hell is going on. We have two having cancer treatment. We do, and Camilla Parker Bowles. Oh my God. This comes to show what goes on behind closed doors. I mean, you never know. Like I say, don't ever try to upset someone if you don't want to be spoken in a way like in a weird way. Don't speak to anyone in a weird way, a bad way. Don't do it. It's not worth it because you don't know what damage you're doing. Personally, I think they should all end it now with the right. Oh, really? See, there's where I'm gonna step out of it. New hobby. Because I come from the Republic of Ireland. The Republic means a word. We are Republican, you know. Um, so when it comes to the right family, I think the right family is fantastic. But I wouldn't ever vote against them or vote for them. Actually, even though they make you register over here to vote, I don't vote. Even though I am entitled to vote, I get vote cards, I get all that stuff because you get fined £80 if you don't register. And I tried for a long time not to register because I have no interest in the politics. I have no interest in any of that kind of crap. I'm only here for one reason only, and that's my child. If people can't get that into their dumb fucking heads, I don't know what to fucking say. You know what I mean? Um, I think I used to think that way, Susan. That now from what I've heard, oh yeah, yeah. But see, I don't feel that like I don't. Even though I do get voting cards, I do get all that stuff. I just don't feel that I belong here. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm treated by the system as a UK and citizen because I am obviously a UK citizen because I do have there's a heritage there is background there, um but I just don't feel that I belong. You know what I mean? And that's just probably me. I just feel that way. Yeah, and you get fined £80 if you don't register. So I have no choice but to fucking register. Home is where I lay my hat. It's very true. Home is where you lay your hat. And I guess mine is here in a weird way. Um, Even though I don't speak the lingo, if you know what I mean. But as I said, say it once, say it twice, say it three times. I don't know. If you go back and listen to any of some of my lives, I've always said, I am here and going to remain here for one person. I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody. That's crazy. You get fined for not registering. Oh, yeah, Boomer Summer, they will fine you £80 for not registering to vote, believe it or not. And the funny thing is, you register to vote, they send the voting cards in, and you don't have to do it. You don't have to go and vote if you don't want to. But if you don't register, they will fine you £80. Yeah, they put me down as British born. I'm not British born. Wasn't born here. My children, one of my kids were, but I was never born in this country. But then again, there's how can I say it? One of my parents are originally from here. Yeah, £80. You get fined £80 if you don't register to vote. Thousands of pounds for England, Susan. Right? I know. So what you do is you just register and leave the voting cards come in and not bother if you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. If you into all that stuff, go do it. But I was never a part. Look, I'm not being rude, but even in Ireland, I never voted. I wouldn't vote over there neither, to be honest. My own country, I wouldn't even vote there. You know, I never voted in Ireland. I'm just not into politics, I guess. Do I listen to it? Do I hear what's going on in the world? Yeah, I do. Um, do I want to be part of it? No. It's a way of finding the total population do. Yes, it is 100%. Yeah, and that is very true. I'll have a British nationality card, even. You know what I mean? And it says status British. Well, I don't class myself as British. I class myself as Irish. And I'm not being rude saying that either. But let's be real. I was born over there. But that's no here nor there, as I say. It doesn't matter. The least of my problems, trust me. It is really. But no, I do take YouTube breaks. I do genuinely come off YouTube for at least a whole day. Yeah, funny when you're going missing like that, you feel that you're gone a long time when really you're not. Weird. But I do get my moments when I will take a break. You know, I was on steroids for the last, I think, week and a half, and they were messing with my sleep pattern. So I'm trying to get my sleep pattern back because I did a live at stupid o'clock in the morning there one morning. I think it was my last live I did. It was a ridiculous time in the morning. I could not sleep for nobody. I just couldn't sleep because I knew the steroids were messing with my body. Now I'm not a diabetic, so thank God it doesn't bother me that way. But what they were doing was making me wide awake, and I just didn't want to be wide. Who wants to be wide awake? Hard enough when you're sitting here all day by yourself. You know what I mean? But I will admit the weather has been absolutely lovely over here. I mean, we've been getting good weather. It's not all bad. It's not always all bad. But no, I didn't hear about that about Kate Middleton. I didn't know that. I just wish people on YouTube would grow. I mean, the use word grown up. Well, they are obviously adults, but sometimes they don't really act that way. And they have no sensitivity. They have no way of. They have no sensitivity for what the other person is going through. They have none of that. It's like they have no compassion. You know what I mean? I mean, they try to tear you to shreds, when in fact, that's when you put your guard up and you're not going to allow anyone to do that to you, because that's been done before. So second time around, I ain't going to let anyone do that to me ever again. Actually, I've learned a valuable lesson from all that crap. I know. I click of a button and I turn this off and that's off. You know what I mean? I can go on and watch something else or watch something else on the TV or something. I will find something. You know, I just think it's childish and ridiculous what to carry on what goes on YouTube. Really is. and the backbiting and the fighting and all the crap. I'm thinking, oh my god, you know. And then I hear there's some list out there. Well, I haven't seen the list. I don't know anything about it. Yes, I accidentally timed in my live wrong at the wrong time, so I had to change it at least 2 times because I realized that I was timed in way too early. So I was having food because our dinner time is totally different. Obviously, 5 hours ahead of American, whereas you're probably having breakfast. Breakfast time is it's dinner time for us over here. So I had to change my live hours once or twice. Um, that was a mistake on my behalf. I timed it in wrong, so that's why it was changed. Um, I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't know what much is going on in the YouTube streets. I don't know. Normally, I do know. Normally, I'm up to speed with everything, but I genuinely haven't been on there as on YouTube, so to speak, because you gotta. If your own mental sanity, you gotta take a break. You genuinely do. I mean, people are out there to tear you apart. So I hear all this talk about Pink Roberto the whole time. Crazy why it was meant to get her information. I mean, why? I don't know. Does she write ridiculous things in the comment section? Yeah, she does. Um, some things don't make any sense to me at all when she's writing stuff. It's just crazy. I'm looking at it and I don't know what she's even talking about. So now people have it in for her, more or less. I don't. Is she 23 years of age? I don't know. And guess what? It's not my business. I'm not ashamed to say my age. Let me tell you that. I'm exactly 44 years of age. I'm not ashamed to say it. Don't give a shit what people think about me or what to say about me or how to say it about me because I've been there and done that. You're either perfect or imperfect or there's always something. There's always something. And no one is comfortable anymore turning on their cameras. The camera situation's gone out with the wind. Personally, I am kind of shy that way. Um, if I turn on my camera, that means I'm inviting you into my home, and not that there's anything wrong with my home, because I pay professional cleaners to clean my home, so I don't live in that squalor. I don't live in dirt. I can't stand dirt, to be honest. But no, I don't feel comfortable turning on the camera even anymore. No one does. Not only me. I mean, I'm not the only one. For those who do turn them on, fair play to them. But for me, I'll be like a hitting target. You know what I mean? But anyway, how is everyone else doing? I seen I had 60 people in there and it dropped down to 40. I guess that's people coming in taking screenshots. But there's nothing here to take screenshots about. I know there's a lot of fuckery going on in the YouTube streets. I know that. I see people being, you know, ridiculous. And I think I came on a bit too early, to be honest. I should have timed it back for another hour or two. Because I feel, hmm, after having food, you feel a bit too full. um, yeah, no, I believe it's a way to find the total population. When they make you register, it's a kind of a they don't find you in Ireland, not that I know of, unless they change that. I mean, don't take my word for anything because I've been over there in a long time. But as far as I know, when I lived over there, they didn't do that. But I don't know if they do it now. Can't say. I mean, how can a person say anything when they haven't been there in a while? There's obviously new rules and new government rules made every year, like just as much as it is being made in America and made in UK and made in Ireland and all these places. But I definitely identify as an Irish person, 100%. Hell, people around here treat me like that too, to be honest. And that's being honest about that. But that's all right. I kind of expected it. You have a different accent, so you kind of stand out a little bit. There's lots of brilliant documentaries you can watch on YouTube free of charge. There is so many stuff you can Google, look up, and that's what I do a lot of my spare time. Um, there's a lot of things you can do. That's all I say. When you're not on YouTube, and just because when someone's not live doesn't mean say they're always watching. I don't always watch. I mean I haven't watched because sometimes it gets really fucking boring. It's kind of like the same old shit the whole time. People got to understand one thing: just because a person owns a YouTube channel it doesn't make a person any better than anyone else. It does not. We're just like the same. We're just like a subscriber more or less. Only the fact that we own the channel, that's kind of the only difference. I don't see any difference in that. Don't see myself up there or out there. Don't see anything like that at all. I heard Nick Leaning got blocked as well in a said channel, but people are said, oh, they'll now go where to go. Well, if that's the case, why do so many people unsubscribe from my channel, from Purple's channel? I didn't say a bad word to them. I didn't say a bad word at all. But that's okay. They can do whatever the hell they like. I'm not gonna be bitter or mad or not give a shit in a weird way. I don't. Numbers are only numbers. Hell, I mean, if there was only 10 people talking in my chat right now, I would talk to 10 people. Don't matter to me. Because I only use this as a pastime until I get where I want to go and do what I gotta do. I'm so sick and tired of talking about that. I'm so sick and tired of pointing out the fact that I choose to be living by myself because of various situations, what went on with me. I choose to be on my own because I don't believe on moving somewhere and having someone there with me when my son and they wouldn't know who the fuck they even are. I ain't putting him through that for nobody. Ain't doing that shit. People gotta understand and realize that. I see now they have happy, happy, happy with the bullshit. Like, I can say a lot of stuff on that. I don't even chat on my own channel, just videos. You're probably better off doing it that way. There are like premieres you're doing, or you're just uploading stuff. I mean, you can do it both ways, really. Do premieres or uploads, or you can do live streams like this one. Live streams are the hardest because you're going to get trolls in here, you're going to get people fuck acting and all sorts of shit. Whereas the premieres are, you can type and say hello to everybody, but uploading is totally different. It's just uploading. Yeah, you can do premieres. You don't have to go live. I mean, you can do premiere, upload the video, right? And then whoever comes in your chat, you can say hello to them and welcome them in and stuff like that. But you don't need to be talking even the way I'm talking. You just type it in the chat. You communicate with them as in the chat, the side chat. That's a premiere. Uploading is just uploading and seeing how many people are gonna watch a video, or they may leave a comment below. That's totally different again. And then you have the then you have the live streams like this right now, where anything is possible. It can go quite. It can go from 42 people to 100 within seconds because something may kick off. And normally drama is the way it normally goes. When it's drama, a lot of people come in. Hell, if they're only lurking, still adds to the numbers. And I can say a lot of stuff like right now, and I can just get my numbers go from 45 to whatever number. But I couldn't be fucking bothered. Because number one, I had some data about an hour and a half ago, and you know the way you get full, it's kind of like you're full tired. Now I'm sorry I did the live at this time even, because I realized that like I've only 57 minutes on the clock, and you know, and because if the less long your live is, the less numbers are going to come in. Yeah, I mean you can do anything. I often thought of resorting to a premieres, but I thought that's not my style. I'm more of a talker than anything else. You know, it all depends whatever floats your boat, as I say. You know that kind of way. I think I came on way too early because feel like I just want to go to sleep because my sleeping pattern has been from literally stimulated wide awake because of these 6 steroids you gotta take every morning. Um, and now that I'm off them, I'm starting to go slowly drift into my own sleeping pattern, but I find myself overtired, you know, that kind of way, because I haven't been sleeping properly. Well, hence the anything that stimulates you like steroids, yeah, that keeps me awake. Hell, even Red Bulls will keep me awake, so I intend not to go that route. So that's why we had him off slagging me about drinking Lucozade, but at least there's Lucas in it. You know, because I am hyperglycemic. I'm allowed to drink sugary drinks. It's about the only fucking thing really. I don't drink Coke because it destroys your stomach. But you know, I don't know. Maybe I did this live too early even. I think because I feel like I'm ready to hit the sack. I'll tell you now how stimulated there was. There was a live I did at I don't know stupid o'clock or hours. I was like wide awake, and everyone was saying to me, "Oh, you sound great." Of course, it felt great, right? But hell, look, I'm not coughing every 5 minutes anymore. Do you not know this? Well, I have a small cough, but I mean that's nothing compared to the way I was. I mean, I guess I didn't realize how sick I was until I'm actually somewhere better right now. Yeah, I'm not coughing the way I was. Thank God, you know. At least I can make a sentence now without coughing and gasping for air. So yeah, I genuinely think I came on way too early. I'm just feeling so tired where I want to hit the sack, go to bed. And the thing is, if I go to bed now, I'll be awake in the nighttime. But yeah, I guess you don't realize how sick you are until you actually get somewhere better. Yeah, it's too early in the. What a bitch. And then you have this full, tired, overwhelmed feeling of what I was fine until I had food. Then I thought, oh hell, I'm feeling really tired. So I didn't realize the time doing my live wrong. I thought right in this the title, some is full of shit. LOL. Yeah, I mean it when I say that some people full of shit on you here because they really are. I ain't lying about that. There is a lot of people full of shit on YouTube. There's no one chatting. There's 40 people listening in, let me tell you that right now. Yeah, I just think that's because of the way I am. Alright, bye, new hobby, hon. It's just the way I'm chatting, I guess. I'm just so overtired. I think I timed in the damn live too early. I might come on later on, go to sleep, and then come back on later on. I don't know. Tired. A busy day on YouTube. Oh, there's a Rocco. I mean, who's live? I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on, Rocco, at all. Yeah, maybe I'll take a nap and come back. Yeah, I think I might shut down actually, because I'm feeling really damn tired. I don't, Rocco, you probably understand when I say when you feel overwhelmed, full, and I haven't been sleeping very well for the last week and a bit with the steroids and whatnot going on. So now that I'm off them, I'm starting to get my routine back, but it's coming back in weird ways. So what I might do is come back on later on, which I never do a double live. I used to back in the day, but I don't really do it anymore. And I might do a double live, cut this one, and come back later on, maybe. There's a lot of things I would like to say, but I just don't want to say it because I'm overtired. And I even put this live back. I timed it in totally in the wrong time, and then I put it back by 3 hours. And yeah, no problem, Marco. No, that's fine. No problem. Yeah, I think I'll head off for now and take a little bit of a nap and, come back on later maybe. If I go sleep and refresh and come back because I'm just overtired right now. Full tired, we call it, after having food. Right, guys, I'll be back on later. Maybe. If I don't, it'll be tomorrow. But, yeah, this is only a short life, so don't worry about it. Don't matter about numbers, don't matter to me. Um, I'm not going to say good night. I'm going to say good day to everyone. Maybe back on later. If not, it'll be tomorrow, which I'll probably be back on later anyways. I'm gonna just leave out this one.